guys, y'all ready to see some Potter County razzle dazzle?
You want to see that chicken poop turn into chicken soup? Stick around. Marcus came by. We got a lot done to the coupe. The last few days have been really good. The gussets are finished up on the front. I'm going to show you that. We get the inside gutted out, all the interiors out, the shifters out. All there is bare frame bones and a shell sitting there. You guys get to witness it all. So stick around and grab yourself something to drink. Pet your dog, your cat, whatever you got. Your wife, pet your wife. Love on them kids. Invite them in. There's a little cussing. That's how we do it. Hey, stick around, guys. Welcome to Potter County Patina.
Fender in
and clean up my workbench just a little bit. I did talk to Marcus, and he said that there's no hurry on this. He can go ahead and he's got a sweet little Ford pickup. He said he can go ahead and get that and take it to the Lone Star Roundup or whatever he's wanting to do. So there's no hurry here other than on my part. I just want to stay busy, stay productive, and get shit done. Simply because I've got other stuff I want to build, and the list is getting longer. Meaning, I've got my eye on a few things. I still would like to bag that little S10. As far as the name goes on that too, if you've been paying attention and hanging out with us a little bit, I think we come up with the name Blue Chew. Blue Chew is a male performance enhancer, and we're not talking like B12, like a shot in the butt. It's a shot, all right. Not really. You know what I'm getting at. So, I'm going to make a little room right here. We're going to go ahead and get a few things done up, and we're going to get going on this. So, here's my little template. Got me a piece. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys in lickety split. How's that? Let me get that going for you. I got finished cleaning the shop, and one of my buddies come by, brother by another mother. Nonetheless, he come by, and we're sitting around chit-chatting for a couple hours while I get the shop done. And I thought of something, so I'm going to be picking up a TIG welder here in the next week or whatever. Well, I say that. I'm looking for one. Here's what I'm getting at. This welding cart is pretty rickety. I just threw it together off some shit that I found at one of the rent houses. And so I'm going to put a light on top of this, have another rod, and all of this will swing out and around so that I can use this as a workstation. But I want a spot where I can put my tools like midway up in here on the back so that I can hang my grinder, this, all the clamps, you know what I mean? Like make a stationary unit and rigid this up. This is real wobbly. Like I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty wobbly. And I've got a bunch of gussets and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take a few hours and build this welding cart. Now, I am not gonna work Monday, so I'll have tonight, Sunday, and Monday to work on Marcus's. But this thing, when you're pushing it, like, it feels like it's gonna come apart and it's not useful. It gets cluttered up too easy, so I wanna make some stuff on it. So there, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'll do it out like I wanna fight. That's not the case. So I'm gonna put you guys in lickety split mode, okay? Let's do this. best part of me building this. I'm over here doing shit and I'm on the vise getting stuff done. I look over and I've got a fire on my bench. One of my shop towels, I guess it caught some slag. And now you remember this. I have two eyes. One's completely blind, the other one's bionic. I seen something moving out of the corner of my eye and I turned around and I'll be down. It was on fire. But I'm going to flip you around. And you guys remember now here on this. I just needed to fix something up to get some stuff out of here. So I'm 100% sure that you can build one nicer than this. Here's what I come up with in about an hour, okay? Now, not too shabby for a fat white guy with one eye. And I don't care what you say. I'll still talk about you. So I just put a power strip on there. These swivel so they spin around if I need to move it around and that sort of thing. Few spot for the clamps. Kind of clean the surface off, but it just gives me a little more room because this is always such a mess. And I'm going to pick up some more stuff because I'm going to build something off this side right here that has magnets and my little squares and all that stuff on it. But really, I just wanted to throw something together right quick. So that's that. I'm going to get out here bright and early in the morning and get to crunching. I'm going to message Marcus and see if he is available tomorrow because it sure helps having him here. We'll go ahead and have him pull out the seats. I'll go ahead and get that other thing done by the time he gets here, the other gusset. And we'll go ahead and pull this rear end out and start getting all that done. And I think I've showed you guys with the little paint. I went ahead and textured it so that, and I need to put flat black on it. I textured it so that it kind of matches the older stuff. So whenever we put one coat of solid black on there, it'll match up. But until in the morning, guys, until in the morning. Guys, good morning. I'm back out here in the shop. Hey, so today is going to be a big push day. I'm going to speak up because I have the turbo heater going. Marcus is going to be coming by today, so we're going to get a lot done. I'm going to be out here today, which is Sunday, and I have a few estimates to run in the morning, and then I'll be back out here. It's going to be too windy for me to get out and do much. So that's where we're at with that. On the agenda today, I'm going to go ahead and get this piece done. So the little gusset plate that goes on top of this, I'm going to get that in. I'm going to get that done while Marcus is getting his stuff together. He's going to stop and grab some paint, and then he's heading over. So I'm going to get that taken care of today. I'm going to get the fuel lines off here. The big push is going to be getting that rear end out, getting the shocks out, getting the fuel system out, getting all of that taken care of in the back so that I can start on the rear end. Once I get this done today, I'm going to go ahead and put the front wheels on. We're going to jack this thing up. We're going to get this as close as we can while all the wheels are off with a tape measure. I already know that this is just a little cockeyed, so while I have help and we can do the heim joints and hold the tape measures and stuff, we're going to get this dialed in best we can, not tightened up, just dialed in to where when we set this down, we can tighten everything up, and it should be pretty close to being true, okay? So that's on the agenda right now. I'm going to go ahead and get this piece going. I've got the heater going. I've got some tea over there. It's a badass day to do cool shit. So welcome to Potter County Patina. Man, let's do this. Let's turn some chicken poop into chicken soup. Put the razzle dazzle on that ass. So, man, I just cussed the whole lot. Forgive me. Forgive me. So, I'm going to turn on some radio. I'm going to put you guys in lickety-split mode. I got my little welding cart. So much better. So I've got a camera mount on it too because I always need a camera looking down. So that's cool. That's where you're at right now. You're on the new welding cabinet. or welding table. I'm still looking for a TIG welder. I know nothing about TIG welding, so that's going to be fun. Wing it and ding it. I mean, we can sit here and make excuses, or we can do cool stuff. So nobody knew a 2-year-old that could do a flat roof. It's all learned. So let's start there, guys. Hold on to your horses, get something cold to drink, take a break right quick, do whatever you're going to do. I'm going to put you guys in lickety-split mode. We're getting started for today. Let's get this. Show! twisted. Not that kind of garage. You're absolutely right. Guys, we've got that rear tore apart. We are going to go ahead and get the interior pulled out. You're looking at Marcus's backside and his wood. We've made great progress. We're gonna go ahead and get this inside gutted, and then I'll walk you guys around. We're gonna pop out all that sheet metal, look at all the bracing so we can figure it out. We're gonna get those seat belts out and the seats out and the battery out so that we can make sense of what's what and where's where under there. Back to lickety split mode. Alright guys, me and Marcus have made all the great strides today. Let me turn the music off. Turn the music off. There we go. So what we set out for today, we have accomplished. We've got that rear end done. We pulled the rear end without pulling the measurements off the front, of course, because I got excited. And fuel tank's out, shocks out, everything's out. Let me flip you around and show you what we're looking at. This is what we wanted to achieve. We're all the way through now. We're down to what they have as framework. So, a couple of good things have happened, and nothing has been, let me see, all is good, all is good. This little mount that's on top of the transmission, I'll make linkage for that. So we'll make a cool shifter for that. So that's neat having that. That's typically what you have to pay for. So that's done. I had an adjustable gas pedal, which we'll use the mounts for that. The way that they had the seat belts in here was on that big contraption right there. We're gonna take that out. I'm gonna pull the nails out of this wood so that when we build these little strips that go up the side, it looks good. And you can kind of see how they did this. So they had the frame, they just built some channel out of 1x stuff and put it in there. Now, the idea is excellent. Execution is a D+. There's a lot that we can clean up, a lot that we'll do different. But in theory, this is what you want. They have this bent for the drive shaft. This is the tunnel. They have it stitch welded. You can see it right there and on the front. So that's not such a bad thing right now. I'm going to leave that for now because I will need to put my sheet metal into that. And it has a nice bend in it and it looks good from underneath. So I'm going to leave that for now. But all these tabs and whatnot, not too bad. The bump stops are wrong. But a lot of this we can use. We can use it how they have it or reconfigure it. I'll go ahead and cut it out because I want to sheet metal a lot of the inside and do it that way. But Marcus put it down. We turned on the radio, had a good time, and got shit done. Bam, that's the razzle dazzle. That's the Potter County razzle dazzle, since I can't say the other one. So that's where we're at. I'm going to clean up a few tools. We've got a little mess here, and then we'll sit around and visit for a little bit. I'm not sure where the kids are, but they always love coming and talking to Marcus, so we'll let them know he's here. Now that all the work's done. And that's where we're at. So I understand that was a lot of time lapse, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna open up some doors, get some fresh air in here, and start making plans. Guys, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and call it on this one. So again, thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you coming out and helping. That made it so much simpler. You know, when you got one guy on one side of the car, one on the other, and you're just stripping it down, one guy can hold bolts and the other guy's on top of the car. So much faster. We got all the sheet metal out, all the floors are out. Such a big push. You guys just seen that. So now we're in a great position. I can start cleaning up the rear end and get all that set up. All of the 4-link is adjustable, the bars and whatnot. There were several great things that we've seen. This chassis is, you know, it's a rectangular tube chassis. Like, the body that it mounts to is in such good structural condition. Like, it is such a relief. Once we got all that sheet metal off, and it looked really good from the bottom. I've said that before. But to look at it from the top and bottom, like, we're in such good shape. There's not a lot where you're like, man, I have to repair that before I can even get started. There's a few things, but that's not the case in this instance. Thank goodness. If you found value in this, if you want, think about it. leave a thumbs up button. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. That's how I know. What else? If you want to subscribe, just do it. It doesn't cost you anything. And all the cool kids have already done it. So you're just following suit. And as far as the merch, the gentleman that I've got working on all that stuff, he had a baby. I think he said 6 or 7 weeks early, unexpected. So I told him, no rush, man. Take care of the baby. Of course, it's in NICU. A very healthy baby, so that's such a huge blessing. But he needs to do dad stuff, and I completely get it. Of course, like I told him, I'm always anxious, but I'm not impatient. So as soon as you can get to it, I'll be grateful that you've taken the time. Just make it badass, and I'm good. So with that, we should have that coming up soon. We're going to jump on this. So tomorrow, this is going to end this video. Tomorrow's starting the new video. And everybody else, man, peace and cheers. Thanks for joining Potter County Patina and hanging out. This is a place where we take chicken poop and make it chicken soup. Till next time, guys. Peace and cheers. I'm out.